Nintendo Big News. Die Sensation des Jahres, der Super Gameboy ist da. Have more fun.
Er heißt Super Gameboy.
Das ist absolut neu, die Nintendo-Sensation des Jahres. Mit dem Super Gameboy kannst du alle Gameboy-Spiele auch auf dem 16-Bit Super Nintendo spielen. Du traust deinen Augen nicht. Alle deine Gameboy-Spiele erscheinen jetzt vielfach größer auf dem TV-Bildschirm und in Farbe. Und es geht ganz leicht. Steck einfach dein Gameboy-Spiel in den Super Gameboy. Und dann den Super Gameboy in die Super Nintendo-Konsole. Ist doch wie Zauberei, oder?
Wie heißt das? Super Gameboy.
Der Super Gameboy macht einfach mehr Spaß. Denn damit kannst du deine Gameboy-Spiele ganz groß und bunt erleben. So sieht das Spiel mit dem Gameboy aus. Und so mit dem Super Gameboy. Vielfach größer und in Farbe. Das ist sie, die Nintendo Big News. Have more fun mit dem Super Gameboy und dem More Fun Set. Nintendo, have more fun.
Like your cookies! I know your cookies! It's happening everywhere! Confection laziness! Baked goods battiness! Cookie cookiness! New Yoshi cookie! Yoshi and Mario have a cookie factory gone mad! Only you can help sort them, stack them, and make them disappear! One player, two players, or four! Yoshi's Cookie on NES and Game Boy!
Tetris 2.
Tetris 2! Tetris 2! Tetris 2.
It's not just Tetris. Now challenge the system or go head-to-head. Different shapes, different shades, and this time, there's bombs in it. It's Tetris 2 on Game Boy or NES.
I called the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, tang-tang, walla-walla bing-bang.
That means play Dr. Mario on Game Boy or NES.
Ting-tang, walla-walla bing-bang. I beat the witch doctor, and this is what he said. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla bing-bang, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah. And then he struck my head.
Killer game from Nintendo. Dr. Mario, wow. But it ain't what you think. You get to zap these viruses, and with two players, you can actually trash the other guy. Remember, kids, try this at home. Hey, you can get it for Game Boy, too.
Your sister gave you the mumps. Your brother gave you the flu. Your best friend gave you chicken pox. It's payback time with help from Dr. Mario. Go head-to-head on NES or link up on Game Boy. Then contaminate, exterminate, and spread the viruses. When you score, you infect your opponent. Make them sweat, run a fever, get the chills. Dr. Mario. With two players, it's germ warfare.
Can I fight?
Sure.
Es gibt kein Entkommen, es gibt kein Entrinnen. Denn jetzt kommt Yoshi im neuen Monster-Power-Puzzlespiel von Nintendo. Mario und Yoshi. Zeig's den Monstern, gib's ihnen. Der helle Wahnsinn. Mario und Yoshi.
Hi, Yoshi.
Neu für NES und Game Boy. Nintendo.
30 endlos öde Minuten. Aber du hast ja den einzigartigen Game Boy von Nintendo dabei. Komplett mit Stereo-Kopfhörern, Dialogkabel und dem Superspiel Tetris. Also, zeig, was du kannst. Der tragbare Game Boy mit den fantastischen Videospielen. Die Actionwelt für coole Köpfe von Nintendo.
They said it wasn't humanly possible. All the power and excitement of Nintendo right in the palm of your hand. Introducing Game Boy. It's portable, it's in stereo, and its games are interchangeable. Game Boy comes complete with batteries and the outrageous new game Tetris. And for head-to-head competition, use Video Link and blow your opponent away. Game Boy, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power, portable power.
So I says to her, I says, hey, is that Bob?
Wow, he looks great.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, did you cut your hair?
I don't have any hair, Jim. He doesn't have any hair, stupid.
You dork.
You're sure looking thinner there, Bobby, baby.
Yeah, I dropped a few sizes. Your screen looks bigger, too.
Not bigger, just a lot sharper. A lot sharper.
Dig that new casing, Bob. Silver.
So, Bob, do you still play all the games?
All the Game Boy games, babe.
New Game Boy Pocket. Stick in your pocket today.
Old people.
Slackers.
Get a clue.
Get a job.
Get a haircut.
Get some hair.
Have some respect.
Have some prunes.
Why, you? I want to take this and just give
Game Boy Pocket.
With new games like Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball, Tetris Plus, and Donkey Kong Land 3, the world is a better place.
Nice earrings.
Nice hearing aid.
What?
New Game Boy Pocket. It's smaller. It's thinner. And now, it comes in 6 high-impact colors.
Plays all Game Boy.
Honey, where's Andrew?
He's playing Nintendo. You'd better unplug the system.
There you are, Andrew. Come on, let's go.
Dad, wait, I'm about to work.
It's time to go. Lots of sleep. We gotta go, buddy. Come on, come on.
Dad, come on.
Come on.
Dad.
Champa's waiting for us. Everybody's waiting. Come on, let's go. The bus is coming. Come on, come on. We gotta go.
The secret to Nintendo's success lies in bringing arcade game quality into the home. Taking it out of the home is another story.
You can take it to the lake. You can take it on a date. You can take it to a blurry picture show. Ha! You can take it to the game. Ow! You can take it on a plane. You can take it anywhere you want to go.
Go with the power of the NES. Right in the palm of your hand. Game Boy, the state-of-the-art compact video game system for portable handheld video action. Completely self-contained, Game Boy features patented Nintendo controls, a cross-key joystick, AV start and select buttons, screen contrast, and volume control. Powerful CPU and microprocessors allow complex scrolling backgrounds, hundreds of images, and exciting play. Digital stereo sound with personal earphones, battery, power indicator, Tetris game pack, and exciting video link cable. The video link cable allows simultaneous multiple player head-to-head competition with Tetris and other video link game packs. Accessories include an AC adapter rechargeable power pack and a carrying case. And the beauty of the system is that once you own Game Boy, you can change games as often as you like, simply by replacing the game cartridge. All this in a package that goes everywhere. And you can count on seeing Game Boy everywhere you look. Our multifaceted $15 million marketing support plan assures that in the second half of 1989, everybody who knows about Nintendo will know about Game Boy. That's nearly 19 million NES owners waiting to get their hands on this electronic marvel. They'll see it via an independent television campaign expanding game counselor lines with over 100,000 calls per week. And they'll discover Game Boy themselves at World of Nintendo, where they'll find state-of-the-art in-store support with a full array of merchandising displays and fixtures. A wave of excitement is building up behind Game Boy. Climb on board, and you won't miss the ride to the next generation of video play. Here today, in Game Boy from Nintendo.
Oh, the damage we can do, wreaking havoc and destruction. Bomberman will never know what hit him. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Wario takes on Bomberman in the explosive new adventure, Wario Blast, on Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
I love it.
Down with Zelda from the very start. I got the heart, it's smarts to play the part. Down with Zelda. Creeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts, never cut slack, and I always watch my back for jacks. Down with Zelda, yeah. Don't understand, I'm the man with the plan, cause the power's in my head and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
It was supposed to be a game! Puzzle game, Tetris Blast! I didn't know it was full of bombs! Mega bombs! We never even saw it coming. Where'd everybody go? Yes, and Mario is your only hope. Team up with him in the new Super Mario Land. Guide him on the Nintendo Game Boy. Challenge the mysteries and terrors of ancient Egypt. Battle all the horrors of the deep. Master lots of weird worlds to give Mario a happy ending and make your world a better place. New Super Mario Land and other exciting games for Game Boy. Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Portable power.
It's coming. New Super Game Boy from Nintendo. Play your Game Boy games on TV in living color. Combinations you choose, control, and change. All 350 Game Boy games like new Donkey Kong. New Super Game Boy for SNES. It's a whole new way to play.
Swing into action against Razorwing, bolt-firing Spider Slayers in the all-new Spider-Man 3 Invasion of the Spider Slayers for Game Boy from LJN.
What it is Space Invaders for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. What it does is unleash a steady stream of alien forces who keep coming and coming, just like in the arcade, till it feels like a vice in your central nervous system while they fall down the two-legged hailstone. Oh, that hurt. Yeah.
Warning! Repeated exposure to Ren and Stimpy's Space Cadet Adventures may cause temporary space madness!
People go crazy on these long trips.
It's Ren and Stimpy's Space Cadet Adventures, the latest craze for your Nintendo Game Boy.
You can't catch all 150 Pokemon by yourself.
So close.
You need a friend to trade with. So you can grab a link cable and a friend with a Game Boy, and with both packs you can catch them all. Gotcha.
Hey, little buddy, want a ride?
Pikachu!
Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
Where can you catch all 150 Pokemon? Yeah, on your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold separately.
Ultra's Motocross Maniacs for Nintendo's Game Boy. With head-spinning loops and nitro turbo boosts, it's about to get you in its clutches.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. One life-sucking Metroid survived the first Metroid adventure, and it's multiplying rapidly. You must help Samus save the universe again in Metroid 2. So we're giving you more power and mightier weapons to search a bigger world where hundreds of strange enemy life forms lurk. Destroy or be destroyed.
Metroid 2, The Return of Samus, only on Game Boy.
The future is in your hands.
Some play games that go, and some play games that go. Well, now there's Nintendo's new pinball video game called Kirby's Pinball Land. And Kirby's all over the place. All you do is keep Kirby as long as you can. Get Nintendo's new Kirby's Pinball Land for Game Boy, and we'll bet you won't go.
What are friends? Friends are there to pick you up when you're feeling a little down. Friends are there to rearrange someone's face when they're acting like a clown. Friends are a hamster, a fish, and an owl in Kirby's Dream Land 2. If you ain't fighting on their side, well, man, I'd pity you.
Kirby's back in the Flappy One brought 3 rowdy friends. It's a pumped-up, powered-up Kirby in Kirby's Dream Land 2. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
Will you be my friend?
Included F1 race for Game Boy from Nintendo. Round up your posse and check it out.
He's the beast you loved on Super NES. And now we've captured him on Game Boy in an all-new game with all new enemies and worlds. Donkey Kong Land. New for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.
What's the reaction to new Donkey Kong Land? With 4 wild new worlds, 30 savage new levels, cool computer-modeled graphics, and more head-banging bad guys. It's all the excitement of Donkey Kong Country, now on Game Boy. This game is so hairy, you're gonna need shots.
All right, son, point out the animal that did this to you.
The beast is back, now with 100 levels of pain. Donkey Kong, new for Game Boy.
Konami's Castlevania The Adventure for Nintendo's Game Boy. In a maze of vampire crypts and unearthly evils, it is about to sink its fangs into you.
It's a blast from the past. All your favorite arcade games like Asteroid, Centipede, Defender, and Galaga. So polish up your old moves. You'll need them to survive the arcade classics. Now available in 2-in-1 game packs for Game Boy and Super Game Boy, baby.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just clip 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product. Take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
There's a lot of games here. A lot. I got kicks, man. Kicks. This is the game. This is the game. Gameboy's genius. It's it. Batteries and Tetris included. Amazing. Game Boy. Nintendo word.
Game Boy, Super Mario Land. Game Boy, F1 race. Game Boy, don't forget your Tetris. And Dr. Mario in your face. With all the great games you can get for a Game Boy, you better believe you can spend your whole life playing Game Boy. Game Boy. Sucking a walking a back and a muppet a Game Boy. Game Boy.
You don't stop playing because you get old. But you could get old if you stop playing. Game Boy from Nintendo.
Responsible adults aren't supposed to have fun. Wake up. We can do whatever we want. Drive racing cars to work, play golf in our pajamas, tennis on the bus, or baseball in our mother-in-law's living room. All you need is a Game Boy. It's a personal game-playing system with over 200 puzzle, action, and sports games to choose from. Hey, fun is your reward for growing up. Start playing.
You really got to get one of these.
Game Boy by Nintendo. Have you had your fun today?
The adult world is designed to keep us moving. And while this may make us more efficient, it's not exactly a party. Luckily, technology has produced a cure. It's called a Game Boy, the personal game-playing system from Nintendo, with lots of sports, action, and puzzle games to choose from. And it comes with a puzzle game Tetris. It could change your outlook.
I'm sorry, sir. Your flight's been delayed.
Cool. Game Boy by Nintendo. Have you had your fun today?
There are way wacky things at the Wacky Warehouse Mall. Way wild new video games. Way wet new flavor. Pink swimming girl. Wacky Warehouse Mall. Way Kool-Aid.
Wario, Nintendo's big star, says Kool-Aid now has his great, incredible Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. You can get your free Nintendo Game Boy game pack with points from Kool-Aid soft drink packages in these order forms. That's big. Huge.
Searching for good times.
Are there any cows for you?
ゲームボーイ専用ソフトスーパーマリオランド対戦型ベースボールケーブルをつなぐとファミコンでは味わえなかった面白さゲームボーイ専用ソフトとことん付き合える仲間がいる
Also das ist was ganz Neues. Da kannst du Bilder mitmachen. Du kannst was reinmalen oder reinschreiben. Plötzlich hast du eine riesen Nase. Und Effekte kannst du damit machen. Da siehst du nachher aus. Du kannst damit jonglieren. Coole Musik. Kurze Filme kannst du machen. Bilder tauschen. Geht auch. Blau, Rot, Grün und alles digital. Und gelb. Nicht nur Fotografie. Fotografie. Mit dem Printer kannst du Sticker drucken.
Fotografie mit der Gameboy-Kamera.
Wenn du Hightech richtig genießen willst, Fedes. Bei Fedes ist was los. Heute? Der tragbare Gameboy von Nintendo ist da und jede Menge Spiele zum Auswechseln. Stereo-Kopfhörer, Dialogkabel für Wettkämpfe live und das spannende Spiel Tetris sind beim Gameboy gleich dabei. Spiel, wo immer du willst. Mit dem tragbaren Gameboy. Die Actionwelt für coole Köpfe von Nintendo.
Wir bringen Spaß ins Spiel.
Fedes, wir bringen Spaß ins Spiel.
Game Boy is moving into the age of color. Super Game Boy.
Super Game Boy.
You can put any Game Boy cartridge in it and then play that Game Boy game in color on the big screen. through your Super Nintendo. It's packed with color. Nice rainbow. Super Game Boy. Design your own colors for games like Donkey Kong and Tetris 2 from Nintendo.
Recently, we compared two superheroes, Dashing Super Guy and Kirby from Nintendo. In some ways, Kirby lost big. No big hair, no big muscles, no weapons, nothing. All Kirby's got is appetite. Kirby's Dream Land, the thrilling adventure game on Game Boy. Kirby munches, spits back, and floats, saving glorious dreamland. He's Kirby, and he packs a mean bite. Kirby's Dream Land, only on Game Boy.
Obey me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy.
The wicked imposter Wario has cast an evil spell over Mario Land.
Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace.
This is the biggest, most dangerous, most challenging Game Boy adventure yet.
Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Don't fall under Wario's evil spell in Super Mario Land 2, only on Game Boy.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm Bud and he's Russell. Okay, kids, this new Game Boy game. Hey, cool box. I mean, he doesn't get it, but here's what you do. You gotta keep thinking, right? Because you gotta box them. And they make these little boxes, and then you close it in. Whoa, level 5. Yes. It doesn't even have any eyes. I know, it's weird, but it sees you, right? Duck. Then some Mario guy comes out and starts singing to you. Weird. Wow. Kicks for Game Boy. I give it an A. Nintendo.
Look who's back. And this time, the two of you are partners in the latest installment of the Pokemon saga. It's Pokemon Yellow, the special Pikachu edition for Game Boy Color, where it's you and Pikachu catching as many as you can together. Look for the Pokemon Yellow Bundle Pack. It includes a limited edition Pokemon Game Boy and Yellow Game Pack.
It's a great toy takeover at Target with great prices on toys. I said toys.
Get this Nintendo action set with control deck, 2 controllers, zapper gun, and 2 game cartridge, only $99.99. The action continues with a Nintendo Game Boy system that puts the power in the palm of your hand, just $89.99.
I'm on a roll. I hate when this happens. Nice legs.
The Great Toy Takeover at Target.